Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, everyone, to the channel. And you guys know what time it is. It is March, the month of St. Patty's Day, the luck of the Irish. Anyway, it is a new month, so that means it's a new month for books for me to read to show you guys what I'm going to be freaking reading this month and reviewing. And you guys know it's the third month of the year. It's finally like not snowing. Well, it's still going to be snow, especially depending where you live, but it's still a little warmer, so yay! So we're gonna do my book, my TBR for the month of March. I have 5 regular books, so 1 self-pub and 4 regular books. Every month I read 1 self-pub book because I always feel like you should read self-pub. Just saying, some self-pub books are just bangers. So, and some of them are actually better than traditional published books, but that's just me. And then I do manga, but this is, after this month of manga, I'm actually taking a break from reading manga for about 2 months just because I'm reading a lot of it. And I was like, yo, I gotta chill because it's like, I don't want to get burnt out from it, that's all. So we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna talk about the first book I want to read this month is Hypermania, which is a self-pub book. I actually don't have it yet. So the author sent it to me, so when I do get it, I'll probably post like a short for it, or I'll just do the whole review of it. I don't know anything about it. I like going in to self-pub books without having any knowledge of what these books are about. It makes it more fun for me just to experience the fun, wealth, I guess. So yeah, I'm excited to see what it is. The cover is always cool. That's like one of the best parts about self-pub books is the covers are always just bangers. So the next book is, I actually been wanting to read. So it's 3 books I've been wanting to read for a hot minute. And they are like, they feel like, whoa, this is going on in our world right now. And that's why I'm kind of excited to try them. So the first one is Clockwork Orange. I know it's a movie. I've never seen the movie, but I want to read the book before I, watch the movie. I'm one of those guys. Clockwork Orange, I know it's like, kind of like, I don't know if it's like 1984 or Fahrenheit 451, but it's one of those kind of books where you're like, oh, this is going on right now in our world. And that's why I want to read this. I want to read one of these kind of crazy book. I kind of want to not read just strictly fantasy. I try not to. Every month I try to read random stuff. But with this, I just want to read it. And I don't know too much about it. I know the movie's really, really good. So I kind of want to read this and then watch the movie. Because why not? But yeah, Clockwork Orange. I can't wait. I'm honestly excited to read this. And then 1984 and then Fahrenheit 451. I can't wait to read all those. Then I can be like a crazy conspiracy guy, and then I'll just change my YouTube video to be like about conspiracy theories and not books. Can't wait. Speaking of fantasy, I am going to be reading Sword Defiant. No idea what this book's about, but literally covers sell. So I saw the cover, I was like, yeah, boy. It's a pretty thick boy, and I think it's a trilogy. I think that's what it is. I know the second one's coming out, so I don't really know too much about it. I just, like I said, I like the cover and I thought it looked pretty cool. And I'm actually really excited to read this book. I bought it last year and it's just been sitting on my table. I'm like, I'm gonna read it. Like this year I've been trying to read books I own already. I have a lot of books and I'm like, you know what? I don't read these books. So I'm like, let's try and read these books before I buy new ones. I do buy new ones still, but I'm trying to just expand my horizon and just read these books I already own. And if I don't like these books I already own, I just get rid of them and then I'll replace them with books I actually do like. Like down here, I know you guys can't see it. I have so many mass paperbacks of books I haven't read yet. But a lot of them are like these huge fantasy series. I'm trying to read one big fantasy series every year. Except for this year, I'm reading, Wheel of Time and then Stormlight. So I did that to myself. So the next one I'm reading is from a man who wrote Jurassic Park. And those are the only books I read from him. So I can't wait. It's good old Prey from good old Michael. Yeah, I read Jurassic Park and Jurassic World years ago. I didn't even know they were books. And I grew up with the movie, they're a banger. The first one was just an absolute banger. Second one was pretty good, and then after that I was like, oh man, these movies are kind of trash. I don't know what Prey's about. It's just one of his smaller books I own. I think I own all of his books. And I decided, I'm like, we're gonna read some of his books. I don't know how many I'm gonna read this year, but I wanna dive back into start reading some of his books. I liked Jurassic Park. So I'm like, who knows how good these books are going to be. And I don't know what Prey's about. It's kind of like with Dean Koontz, where I just don't know what any of these books are about, and I just keep reading them because I enjoy them. And that's what I'm doing with this, because I have no idea. And it's so cool that it's signed by a random person. That's how you know it's a cool used book. So we are going back. We are still in this slog. And I just don't know how I feel about the slog, especially for the Wheel of Time. I'm telling you, we're back with Winter's Heart. And the sad thing is with Winter's Heart, this is cut out, and then this is cut out because it was like a library book when I bought it. I bought it for like $1 at a used bookstore, and they had all these cut out, but I'm like, it's $1. But anyway, so yeah, Winter's Heart. For one, sorry, you can't even see like how terrible. Look how terrible this cover is. I mean, you guys just see my reflection. But this cover is god awful. I feel so bad for Perrin because it just does not look good. I was told Winter's Heart is really bad, but I was told Crossroads of Twilight, yeah, the 10th book is the worst book of the series. And I'm actually not looking forward to reading this because I just hear how bad it is. And that's what makes me mad because I know how bad these books are. I have to read the bad to get to the good, which is just so messed up. And I do want to thank you, everyone who has been, every time I've been posting a review, everyone's been commenting, just letting me know their opinions. And it's all been really good. I really am appreciating the Wheel of Time fans that have been talking to me about it. And I've actually been learning a lot about why the slog is the slog. So that's actually pretty fun. So I'll probably talk about that when I do this book. This is probably going to be the first book I read for the month of March because it's easier just to get it out of the way. So I can actually enjoy the rest of the books I want to read. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to read Winter's Heart, this book. So I can't wait to rant about it most likely. So the last book is manga. And I'm so excited, but I'm also sad. And the reason why, man, my hat is so low on my face. You can't even see my face. Anyways, so the reason why I'm pretty sad about this is because it's the last arc until the new, I guess, creator, the writer, the artist is completed with it, because the original creator of this manga passed, sadly, so we can't actually, now we have to wait for it to be done, which is fine. But I'm in the last arc of it, and I'm so excited. This is by far one of my favorite things I've read, just works of art. It's so damn good. And I know people on here, for like, it's weird that book channels, like, people like hate on you if you like read manga, if you do manga stuff, but not if it's like strictly a book channel. You can't do like manga, you have to do separate channels. But with mine, I want to do both. I just want it to be everything because I don't want to do a bunch of channels. I just want one thing where it's like, if you like manga, that's cool. If you like fantasy, that's cool. If you like romance, all of it. I want all of it here. I just want all of you guys to be like, what's up? So the last book for March, I'm going to read the whole arc of it. So whatever is all out after the last arc, I'm going to be reading everything else. And that is Berserk. I bought the last 4 leather bounds so I can just finish this beautiful bad boy, and I cannot wait to talk about it. I was so thrilled. I took a couple months off because I had to buy these. So that was that. And I took that time to let myself heal because Berserk is really dark, grim, and the character writing is just beautiful. And the art is just banger, dude. So that's another reason. And Berserk is just so much fun. And I'm just so sad that it's going to be done. So like, my plan is I'm going to read all this. I'm going to read Winter's Heart first. Probably Prey, Sword Defiant, Clockwork Orange, and then my self-pub book, and then I'll do Berserk to end March, and then I have to read Crossroads of Twilight after. So I'm going to be really sad that this is over, and then I'm going to be really depressed after read Crossroads of Twilight. That's my life. But anyway, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens in Berserk. And I know with the Millennium Falcon arc, after it's done, there's one last arc of Berserk, and then it's completely done. And then after I'm done with Berserk, I'm actually going to take 2 months off of manga. And then I think it's going to be June when I get back, and I'm going to start the 3rd arc of One Piece. I know, everyone keeps talking about this thing, but I'm 2 of the 3 for the big 3, and I was like, I gotta read One Piece or watch it to give my full opinion of which one I like the most out of the big 3. So I have to do it. And then after that arc of One Piece, I'm probably going to do like Jujutsu Kaisen. And then either I'm going to do Vagabond this year, or I might do Vagabond next year. And I'd like to read a whole thing of Vagabond and then review all of Vagabond, so I might do that. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Yeah, this year, after I do I got 2 One Piece arcs I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna do Jujutsu Kaisen, and then I'm gonna be done with the manga for the year. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm really thrilled to be reading all this, especially Berserk. Like, out of all these books currently in March, I'm excited for Berserk. And I just, prediction wise, I think Winter's Heart's gonna be a 2-star. Berserk is gonna be a 5. Prey, I think it's gonna be a 4. Sword Defiant, I think it's gonna be a 3.5 or 4. And Clockwork Orange is gonna be a 4.5. Those are my predictions. And maybe every time when I do a review of these, I actually will tell you guys if my prediction was correct or not. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that in all my TBR videos too. Tell you guys what I think my prediction for all these stars are gonna be. I think Winter's Heart's going to be pretty accurate, and I think Berserk's going to be pretty accurate. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys tell me what you guys are reading down below, because that'd be really cool. Or if you guys are reading the same thing, or you guys have read all these books, or any of these, and you guys are like, oh, this book was pretty good, or this book was not very good. I like to know, because I just like to hear what everyone likes to say about books, and their opinions on books. And last but not least, make sure you guys stay safe, stay hungry, and tell someone you love them. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!